Hello. Oh my gosh.
What's up?
I'm still getting used to the buttons, everyone. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's taking the hot seat.
Oh my gosh. You know, I am sick, so my voice will crack repeatedly throughout this episode. So I apologize in advance.
It's all good. We will take breaks when necessary.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Take a drink,
So,
so-
you know what? Cheers. We're gonna cheers
Cheers.
to
Woo!
this. Cheers. Oh, she has to crack one.
Here
She's
we go.
behind.
Cheers.
Catch up.
We'll get to me eventually.
Okay.
Woo. Drink up. We're known as the Pina Colada Girls, but go to my camera.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We're known as the Pina Colada Girls, but this morning we are the Coke. Diet Coke? Well, I have Diet Coke. You have just regular Coke.
Yep.
Coke Girls, if that sounds kind of
Coke
sounds
girls.
funny.
Yeah, I mean.
I'm kind of a meme whenever I
I'm sure
talk.
there was a bunch of Coke girls in the day. It's been around for.
Did I just start it out like that? I did.
Yes, you did.
I did. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and one more. Yep. That's number one. One more thing. Turn up the sound effects board because we.
Sound of this one.
Yep, that one.
Okay.
We need to use that. That's a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Go up. Oh wait, the dial. The sound effect board. That one. Up a little bit more.
That one.
Yeah.
This one.
Yep, a little bit more.
This one.
There. Yeah,
this one?
that's the one. Yep, perfect. There we go. Our viewers have to like hear the.
Oh my gosh.
board.
All
You
right.
never know. All right.
So it's a fabulous morning on this Saturday morning, on the 4th of March.
Yes, we record on Saturdays.
Oh goodness. So I
it's-
apologize. Today is laundry day, and I am wearing a shirt I think I've had since like the 8th grade. I'm not even gonna lie.
You should see Raven's shoes.
Oh my god, dude, I left the house in such a hurry. I forgot to put my boots on. So you
Look what
wanna
she's
know-
wearing.
You want to know what I left the house with? Slippers.
Yeah.
And Scooby-Doo socks, of course, because
Scooby-Doo fan. Yeah?
you kidding me? There's nothing better than getting your favorite food or like a shit ton of fast food. Excuse my language, whatever. Disclaimer. Crazy
Yes.
language is advised. Anyway, viewer discretion is advised. My bad.
Yeah.
Anyway. No, but there's nothing better than getting a bunch of food.
Mukbang. That's what they call it.
Okay, well, maybe not to that extent. Damn.
that's it.
But no, and just like literally just like turning your phone off and laying in bed and watching Scooby-Doo. I just
Yeah, the life.
there's something about that. Like it heals the cracks of the soul. Like it's
Get some hot chocolate, maybe.
ugh,
Are you a hot chocolate person?
Yes. Yes,
You are?
yes.
Okay. Well, I figured we will start off. Oh, camera check.
I know, I'm
If
sorry.
you need help, we can always.
You
I wish
know,
I wish I had like a button over here.
you know what? I need to be more attentive. Sorry, everyone.
The caffeine hasn't kicked in yet. It will.
I'm running on 2 brain cells, and both of them are fighting for 3rd place right now.
For now. But anyway, I think we should just kick off by talking about last week. Last week was our first recording. I actually can't stand wearing these. Now that I know that the volume levels are good, I can't stand wearing these. I've never have. I don't know.
I don't know.
Last week was our first recording of the Grand Girls, and let me tell you what. As of Saturday morning, because I don't know when we're gonna post this. Saturday,
Probably
It's
Saturdays.
9:59 in the morning, and we're at 76 views. Applause button.
Oh, wrong.
It's one of them.
Oh, shit.
There's a thing right there. To read. Brain cells. 76 views. Whoever, yes, thank you. Or that, you know.
That's on my memory this morning. That's a sound effect for that.
That.
But yes, thank you. 76 views. Oh my goodness gracious.
We don't have enough analytics to where I can, if you need.
I know, I got it. I'm gonna get it. This hand is not moving.
We don't have enough analytics yet to see, because like I'm into like the data or whatever, to see like, you know, the retention curve to see how long people actually stayed and watched. But 76, that means that at least 76 people clicked on our video, I would say. That's how that works. So
That is amazing. Are
I
you
am-
kidding me? Are you kidding? That is amazing. I want to do a live show one day and see how many people actually view this. Cause
we need to know who the loyal ones are.
it's, well, not just that, just like honestly, thank you for the views, because we just kind of did this on a whim, and it was it was like, okay, are we going to do this? Are we going to do this? Because we're actually in a station right now. We are at a podcast station, or studio, I should say, a podcast studio that does a bunch of different shows, okay? And I'm on 3. This is my 3rd one. I do a sports show, a game show, and then now this one. And then Katie's done so many. I can't even count how many she did.
I don't host any. I mean, now I guess I can say that I'm like part co-host, whatever, but I'm just the tech person. I don't like the camera, but I'm getting better and used to it.
She likes it. She's just not gonna admit it.
I do.
She
Kind
likes
of. Well, okay, the thing is that like this whole thing is out of my comfort zone, but it's easier to talk to a camera than like a room full of people.
It's true. It's true. But the thing is, it's also just you and me in the studio today.
Yeah.
So it's like we're literally just kicking back because me and her both like soda.
We do.
So we're just kind of winging it. Fuck it. Excuse my language.
Viewer discretion is advised. Okay. Well, overall, thank you, everyone. We will do a live show one of these times. But and we our subscribers count is going up. We're at 4. Oh, okay.
Can we actually see? Can we give shout outs? Hold on. We're going to give shout outs. Can we see who's subscribed?
I can't see right now. Oh, but here's the thing. Someone unsubscribed. We had 5 yesterday, and I woke up this morning. We have 4.
I'm sorry. The fuck?
I know.
Excuse my language, but like who?
I'm serious.
Who did it?
Okay, there's a notification.
This is going to be one of those channels where if you unsubscribe, we're going to freaking roast you.
Yeah.
We're going to roast you.
Then
How dare you?
hey, look, I don't want to like call anyone out.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Tom, we need Tom on the show. Shout out to Tom.
He subscribed.
Tom Astrom. So I need to give everyone a little background on Tom. I want him on this show.
We will.
Me and him are good friends for a long time now. My family knows his family. It's kind of I don't know, it's a family friend, whatever. But literally when I was 15, he'd take me rides in his Corvette, and it was awesome. Like, we'd go down to Frog Point, we'd go have fun. For those people who don't know what Frog Point is literally the party spot. It's in the middle of 2, like, jurisdictional areas. So, like, it's kind of like a fight. Like, if the cops were called, they'd be, like, calling each other first, being like, okay, who's going to go out and break the party up? Who's going to do this? So, you know, you had a little more time to get out of there. And I actually did that one time. I actually escaped and ran away from the cops that one time.
You did?
That one time. And
Whoa.
I wasn't even in control because, like, at the point of time, I was just in the backseat. Someone just yelled, get in the car and go. And I'm the kind of person where if someone screams at a party over everyone else, it doesn't matter what that person says. I'm doing whatever that person says because they're making sure that they're, like, it's usually regarding safety. Like, or like a brawl happening, and I want to be aware of both of those things. So yeah, no, someone literally just screamed, get in the car, go, go, go. And I'm like, that's what I'm doing. What am I gonna do? Sit there? No, you kidding me? No.
So that's how you met Tom?
That's not how I met Tom.
That's how, yeah, now I'm really confused.
That's not how I met Tom. But we used to go hang out there because, like, we've had, I don't know, I forgot his name now, but we had a bunch of mutual friends. And they would really like to go out there. Tom's family farm is kind of close to there. And I was a little rebellious kid. Like, you couldn't get me off a four-wheeler. If you gave me the keys to a four-wheeler, you better hope that you got gas money. Because
I got one. You got one?
Wait, gas money?
No, four-wheeler. We should go like dirt. My dad has one. I haven't rode it in a while because we kind of got...
Well, that's going to be another episode then. There you go. Another episode.
Anyway.
So, Tom Astrom. Anyway, so we've been friends since literally my teenage delinquent days. And it's awesome because he's made a career out of his hobby. And not a lot of people can say that. So his hobby was bottle digging. And not a lot of people know about bottle digging.
Nope.
Katie, I'm going to give you a low...
Let's hear it.
A low thing on it. So bottle digging, you know, back in the olden days, like in the West and whatnot, people didn't have running restrooms or whatnot, no running water and whatnot. They had an outhouse. Mm-hmm. So when they were discarding their trash and other things, like everything was in like glass jars or bottles or whatnot. They didn't have plastic back then. So everything was in glass or like porcelain or like other things like that were kind of built to last. And they didn't really have trash heaps or whatnot. So when they were like got done with like their medicine bottles or their whiskey bottles or whatnot, they'd throw them down the latrine. And they just kept them there. And then when the running water came into play and whatnot, they just throw dirt on top of these latrines. But the thing is these old bottles remained down there. So what he does is he looks up history of locations, and then he goes and probes yards, and then finds these beautiful bottles. Like hand-blown glass, beautiful bottles, jars, and like other things that were kind of lost to time, And he was so passionate about it, he turned it into a career. I think it was 1, maybe 2 books he's written now. And yeah, he's been passionate about it for I'm 25 now, for at least 9-10 years, probably more. He's older than me, so.
That's great.
But no, he's been very successful. He's been awesome working at it. And I want him in here to talk about it. I want him to come on the podcast. Tom, if you're watching, say hi to your mom and dad.
Considering he's subscribed, he probably will be seeing this later on.
Hi.
Yep.
Tammy and Eric. Hi, Tammy and Eric. Good people. Yep. Good people. Their house is most definitely demonically haunted, for sure. I am. You cannot convince me otherwise, ever.
A haunted house.
Oh my God, their farm was. I don't know what it was, but like, when I literally used to stay over there, like I would not get up in the middle of the night. Like I wouldn't drink after a certain kind of the night, so I wouldn't get up in the middle of the night and pee. Like I am dead serious. I'm like, I've seen horror movies. The white girl does not get up to pee in the middle of the night. It's just not gonna happen. No. It's just no. I choose life. I don't need Valak coming out of nowhere and just doing that. I don't need that. That's one thing I don't need.
Speaking of haunted house, so do you know that? I mean, obviously you grew up in Grand Forks. You know that house over on 20th, the like wooden house over by Ben Franklin.
The witch house.
Yeah, yep. Growing up, because like my grandpa lives on 20th, somewhere on 20th, and we'd always drive by that house because that's how we get to my grandpa's. And again, that's like the witch house. You know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. But I think it was like for sale a few years ago, and one of my realtor friends on Facebook posted pictures, and it is actually gorgeous inside there.
It is. So that house has been around longer than the school. That house has always been there. It's one of the kind of the unspoken attractions of Grand Forks here. Ooh, polka dot. We're getting a call. Monty! Oh my God. We're going to have a guest on the show. This is the guy that records the Sportscast with me. And he's a good guy. He calls us the Pina Colada Girls. Hi, Monty.
Hang on. Okay, turn up the blue one. Can you hear him? Can you hear us? Can you hear us, Monty?
Hello.
Hi, Monty.
What is going on?
Oh my gosh, are you watching?
No, we're not live. I texted him saying call in.
Oh, hey, you're on our podcast right now, Monty.
Yeah, I'm trying to find you guys. I got YouTube up and I'm trying to find you live.
No, we're not live. We're gonna post it later.
Yeah, we're gonna post it later. We're probably gonna go live like maybe a few shows in just to get a crowd base and then build on it from there.
Make sure and subscribe, Monty.
So what do you guys do?
We were just
Sorry, what?
Who's there?
Just me and Raven. That's it.
Just the Pina Colada Girls.
Yep.
Oh, God. Oh, well, so wild stories are going.
We were actually talking about, like, haunted stuff or whatever.
You know what? Monty's lived here for quite a bit. Do you have any kind of unspoken attractions about Grand Forks that you've found over the years? Is there anything that kind of makes this town tick for you?
Boy, that's a loaded question. That's a lot to think about.
So just to like help you out, so what we were talking about is, you know, that house on 20th over by Ben Franklin?
The wooded sided house that looks like a witch house.
Like that's
Well, it didn't always look like that.
No, it wasn't always
it-
wood.
Well, no, that wood-sided house is it's like cedar or a special type of siding, and when it was much newer, it looked nice. It had a brighter color to it.
Oh, really? It was.
Yeah, now it's run down and faded out.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's the faded effect?
Yeah, it's faded wood. It's distressed. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because that siding was probably put on that house like 40 years ago.
Yeah, that's how good they made stuff back then. Like, you can literally have siding on your house for almost over like 50 years. And like the siding that you find now, you won't even last 10. Like, I am actually very surprised about how like the industry itself has kind of fallen. Like, the longest going thing now that they build are ladders. And like, ladders used to be made out of wood, and they used to be not as good. Like, I don't know. I feel like I have I've known ladders to break on me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not heavy,
Oh, I got a video.
but I've had a ladder break on me before, and it was an older wooden ladder. And
Yeah.
and now they make metal ones, and they're more sturdy. But everything else is kind of
Well-
taking a turn.
Yeah, I made most of them out of aluminum.
Oh.
So
It's breaking out.
because steel ladder, that would be awfully heavy around by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So you girls were at the hockey game last night.
Yeah, that was gonna be our next
Yes.
topic of discussion. Man, those guys, they pulled it out.
I am
A win.
so surprised. That is the best game I've been to all season. I honestly, literally, the best game I've been to all season. It was great. It was, more. You can explain it better than I do. And I am sick, so I don't want to talk too much.
What are your thoughts,
Yeah,
Monty?
you sound
Oh,
kind of hoarse. Well, you guys would probably be disappointed, Andy and I, because when they tied the game at 3-3, we left. Because we usually leave earlier so we can get out of there before the crowd. And
Come on.
we did listen to that on the radio. That's what we usually do. And
Yeah, no
I
one left
expected-
early.
no, we did. The thing is we've been to so dang many hockey games over the years, and we followed that team on the road and spent thousands and thousands of dollars on. When we were younger and our kids younger and went to games with us, we were rabid fans, and I knew older people, and I would tell them that we were going to the hockey game, and they would go, because they'd all been there and done that themselves, and now we're kind of,
Yeah.
it's just kind of a stage to go through it. No, I still want, but I do think this team is probably not going.
No, I'm going to have to agree with you there. I mean, yesterday was a really good game. It was one of their better games. But I'm really anxious to see next season.
Yeah.
I am anxious because I really hope that they actually like play better and kind of get their asses reamed a little bit, because honestly, I was screaming at the top of my lungs, "What the hell are you doing? Get back in the net," to our
Yeah.
goalie. To our goalie. I'm just like, why are you 15 feet away from the net if there's a player past the middle line? Why? Why are you 15 feet out of the net
Well-
when there's a player 10 feet away from you? I'm like, what are you doing?
Well, and their biggest letdown of the season overall has been their goaltending defense.
Yeah.
Not that they're not capable of playing well enough. It's just that they're oftentimes out of position. Just like we're saying, the goalie out of position, and
Yeah.
a lot of the goals that Omaha got last night, getting the Omaha players out from front of the net, so he was getting screened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Hard for the goalie to stop the puck when you see it.
it's true. It's true.
Well, we won. That overtime.
Yeah.
We did.
We'll take it. So round.
Well, but you do realize it is their final home series,
I know.
Yep.
and so you play really well. But tonight will be the real test for them to see if they can put another one together.
It's true. Yeah, I'm kind of sad we didn't get tickets for tonight's game,
Well-
because I definitely would have gone. So anyone who's watching, if you have an extra ticket or two, actually, I want to go with you because I want to see how they pull tonight off.
And senior night and all.
I know.
Yeah,
Seniors.
they were giving away giveaways left and right.
I know. I couldn't believe it.
I honestly was very mad though because they only visited the same 4 sections to give things away. It was never on the upper bowl, okay? But it was never on the upper bowl, and it was only the 4 on the student section side, and that is it.
Yeah.
I'm like, you had 18 things to give away, and you only visited 4 sections. That is dumb. There's only how many sections in the entire Ralph? You should at least go on the upper bowl
Yeah.
to give things away. I'm sorry, but down on the floor, I understand student section and whatnot, school pride, absolutely. But the people on the upper bowl, I really feel get overlooked. With a lot of that stuff, because I honestly like sitting on the upper bowl because I can see everything. A lot of people do like sitting closer to the ice, but I can actually see everything. I know it's a goal when they shoot it. They don't even have to replay it. And I like that. That's why I like sitting up there. But, and I don't know if anyone noticed, but on the 50-50, the upper bowl rarely ever wins that too. If you actually yeah, I've learned that too. So the upper bowl literally just gets overlooked all the time, and that needs to change.
Yeah, well, when giving the gifts away, every time it would show us what it was, I would look at Sandy and go, sit in the garage. That would just be one more thing.
The one that
Absolutely.
I would have wanted is, I'm not gonna lie. So they gave away a Great Clips one, a Great Clips one, and it's
Yeah.
I literally just got my haircut.
God.
Yes, 2 hours before the game started, I was sitting getting my haircut at
Oh my God.
Great Clips.
We surprised each other, and I just, oh my God, your hair's gone.
Yeah, I needed it
Like,
bad.
Oh
But yeah.
my God, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, I
Oh my
usually do it every
gosh.
few
Wait,
months.
wait.
I go
wait.
Thank you.
For the haircut.
Yes.
For the haircut.
Thank you, Great Clips. And then also the other prize that I would have wanted is the free cookies for a year.
Oh my
That
God,
wouldn't have
yes.
been the worst thing.
The fat child in me drooled a little bit. I'm
Yeah.
and same with the Deeks pizza giveaway. Oh, there's Buffalo
yeah.
Wild Wings. And I'm just like, please.
$100 too, each of them. That's a lot.
That's a few times for 2 people. Can you imagine that? That's, oh my God. Now I want B-dubs.
Monty,
Yeah,
which one would you want prize?
Well, I like the Deeks pizza one, but the guy sitting next to me, all those guys that got that. And he was, Deeks is going to, I think there's a limit, once a week or something like that. So 52 pizzas.
Yeah, it was 1 pizza a day. But even 1 pizza a day.
A day?
A
So
day.
365 days, so 365 pizzas.
Yeah, it was 1 pizza a day, and it was limited to $750. So
well,
it was 1
well-
pizza a day, and then the max was $750. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I hope Monty wins that.
Yeah,
Because
bring
we
it
would
here.
be having pizza every single sport show. I would never pay for my own dinner ever again. If anyone that I know got pizza for a year, I'd be like, okay, guess who you're feeding? Me.
Well, we need to work because Deeks used to be presenter of the sports show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They used to, but
Yep.
things time tells.
Oh, absolutely.
Things change. So Well, got anything else?
Yeah.
Mark, do you? Yeah.
No, that's about it. Sandy, you want to say hi to the Pina Colada girls?
I sound great on the air.
Hi, Sandy.
Hi, Sandy. I hope you have fun on your vacation.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yeah, spending time away from Monty. It's going to be pleasant.
A little.
Oh, my gosh. Well, thanks for calling, guys. I hope you see this later and smile.
Yeah.
all right. Bye-bye. Have a great
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Thanks.
girls.
Yep. See ya. Bye. Okay, you can
Well,
turn.
that was an unsuspected, surprise. I love that.
He texted me last night saying, "What time are you guys recording?" Camera.
Oh,
He
I'm
texted
gonna
me
get to
saying,
it.
"What time?" And I said, "Oh, 9:30." And I just texted him. I was sitting here. I forgot that I wanted him to call in. Well, just because something else.
Mm-hmm.
And I texted him. Yeah, I said we're recording. Call in. And next thing you know, bam, the phone rings. I love this phone, by the way. I do. It's way better than the old one.
That phone is better than the phone I have now.
It's nice.
I have a cotton candy, glittery, colored thing. Goodness
This is probably
gracious.
$1,000 phone or something.
Yeah, it should just be Polly D. Can I just switch phones? You can have mine.
You want it? Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if I'd actually take his slim, flip thing. It's really
book.
slender.
Okay.
I don't know. It's kind of weird. He has one of those phones that, opens up into a book for no reason, just to be flashy. That is so Paul. Just to be flashy.
Age is catching up.
But it's...
Keep going. Oh, keep going. Keep going. Hey, you called him out.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Katie said
You
it. Be
called
mad
him-
at her.
You called him out last week. So no, it's you.
But when I did it was funny. I was
Okay.
just a straight jab,
Okay. Anyway.
old motherfucker. Just
Okay.
kidding.
Raven, what did I say?
I know
Okay.
exactly what you said.
Alright.
What you said is, oh yeah, well, age is catching up to him, and I'm like, that's
I'll get called out. Okay.
damn.
Next.
Woo.
Next.
I feel the heat up in this place.
I guess so. Yeah, the lights they do. It is kind of hot in here. I probably should take the sweatshirt off, but before Monty called, we were talking about things that attract us in Grand Forks. We have the house, that witch house thing, whatever. Even though it's not, yeah. And then we have the polka dot house. You know what I'm talking about?
I actually lived in the apartment building right next to the polka dot house, and I hate the polka dot house. Everyone that lives in that house is on drugs. I am thoroughly convinced. I have never seen a person that didn't look like a full-time drug addict go in or out of that apartment. They're apartments too, by the way. That's not just one house.
Oh,
They're
it is?
two separate apartments. It's like a complex or a duplex or whatever.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep, and not one of them looked normal. I don't know what it, maybe they're, the fact that they live in a polka dot house just changed them. I don't know, but yeah. So anyway, we have the Sioux head back here
Yeah.
because me and Katie went to the hockey game last night, and we got some awesome pictures, and I don't think I sent them to you yet.
No, do you wanna? I can show them.
Yes,
Quick.
we're gonna show
off.
them.
But yeah, the guys. Oh, now it's on me. Now I have to rant. Yeah, the guys did very good tonight's senior night, and Monty already said that, but we'll see how they do tonight. Yeah, Raven texted me. She was like, "Hey, are you at the game?" And I was, and we met up upstairs. Had a photographer take some pictures, and then I was a photographer for a few people.
Yeah, that was
And-
good. That was great fun. Hold
Yeah.
on. I gotta find our picture.
Hopefully, I can get tickets for tonight.
I didn't get our picture. What the
Oh wait, I screenshotted it.
what in the holy
Did you not get-
heck?
I have it.
Oh, okay. I do. I
You
couldn't
got
see
it. Okay.
I couldn't see
Let me
it.
turn on that camera.
I'm getting caught in the rain. You're not into yoga. Oh, go back. Okay, it's the last one. There we go. Okay.
There we go. Why not? We're gonna be doing a.
We're doing dumb things, and that's us. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, the green screen.
Oh, with us. I didn't
Yeah,
see it yet.
that's all right. We were being dumb.
So funny.
Okay, shout out to Thick Thor because, yeah, he's thick. Just kidding.
Who the heck is that? Okay.
That's Tucker.
Interest. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Great.
he made a joke that he was godly one day, and I'm like, okay, yeah, godly fat, or like
Raven.
something along those lines. And then we just kind of compromised and was like, okay, all right, God of Thunder, Thick Thor.
Great.
And I'm like, okay, well, that is your name. Like, I'm not ever gonna call you by your first name again. Like, it's Thick
Thick
Thor.
Thor.
What's up, Double T?
Snapchat usernames. I don't know if I call everyone by their first names. I mean, I have nicknames, little nicknames, but
Okay.
oh, that one.
I did just snap. I don't
Oh,
know if
yeah,
y'all can
he was
see this, but he was picking the statue's nose, and like I was just like, what the fuck are you doing? Zoom in.
I'm sure he's not the first one that's done that.
Probably not.
But yeah, hopefully the guys can get any more, or I have another topic of discussion, but I want to.
Yeah, what's the topic?
All right, so I think we talked about like things that attract us in Grand Forks, but now I think we should just go down memory lane. Things that have went away. I can name a few. The Kmart Mall. Now, when I was younger, I used to live over on 17th behind the Kmart Mall, and I lived here. I walked here with my friends, and we would just screw around in the mall down there.
Yeah, do you remember the rock wall?
Yes, that went away.
Yep.
That went away like 6 years ago, 5.
I'm not gonna lie, I miss the rock wall.
Me
Like
too.
the church took over the mall when Kmart went out of business, and the church just
Wow. Okay, we're in the same watch. Just saying.
I'm sorry, but the church took over the mall.
Yes.
Like, why would you get rid of the rock wall? Are you kidding me? That's a great attraction. For the church, I would have been like, climb for Jesus. Climb for Jesus. If Moses can part the Red Sea, you can reach the top. Like, I would totally make it a part of the church. Are you, like, getting kids active and worshiping at the same time? It feels like a missed opportunity. What's going on? You know, like, I would have been innovative. Is that whatever the word is?
I don't
Like,
yeah.
why would you not keep the rock wall? I'm sorry, but like, we don't have a rock wall in Grand Forks now. That was the only one.
Yeah, I think there's one on campus, but see, that's for UND students, so it's not like open to the public. But yeah, I went there a few times and it was awesome.
We should try to sneak into places and then record it to see if we get in.
Vlog it.
Because I guarantee you, I still have a few FedEx uniforms from when I worked at FedEx. And I guarantee you, if you walked into a movie theater in a FedEx uniform carrying a box and then drop it off on the counter,
That'd be great.
drop it off on the counter and be like, I'm going to go use the restroom, you can go see any movie that you want. Any movie. And all you have to do is take off the FedEx shirt and you're wearing a regular shirt underneath.
I've seen.
There
that.
you go. I can go see any movie I want.
Mhm.
Okay, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't air this because this is kind of a hack
Kind
that
of.
I haven't used it yet, but
You have now. You just.
now I kind of
Oh boy. Wah, wah,
cut this
wah. Anyway, I don't know if I can cut this out. Just drink the pop. Drink it. Yeah. So, oh boy, I don't know if I can end it. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, change the topic.
Yeah, change the topic. So that went out. The old carousel. There used to be a merry-go-round when I was super little. Used to be in the Kmart Mall. That went away. Another thing is the kegs. Is that open?
No, they closed, and I am so mad that they closed.
That's another one.
So mad. Are you kidding me?
Ravens rant. Let's
I
go.
would have spent whole paychecks there.
It just timed out. Hang on.
I would have
Okay, we're
spent
good.
whole paychecks at that place. Like, and that used to be a family tradition of ours. Like, me and my uncle Wade, he's been a family friend for such a long time. You know, like, I call him my uncle. He raised me like he was his own. Like, I was his own. Like, by all means, he's pretty much my dad. But anyway, me and his thing is we'd go to the races. And
yeah.
Yeah, that's a family thing. That's our thing. So before we go to the races, if I got out of school early, we would go to the kegs. And I
Yep.
would always get a root beer float and chicken strips and fries, and he'd get kind of a burger or whatever. And I loved it. Can you imagine a little kid having Friday night at the kegs, and then going to the races, and then at the races going back to the pits and getting like the autograph things. Like I was on cloud 9 on Fridays. Like he made my Fridays growing up. Like there was just a whole there's a few summers. I remember the candy toss at the races, and he's like, "Here, Raven, go take my hat, go catch more candy." And I'm just like,
Do it.
please, can I bring a pillowcase next time? Like
Just have it open. Have
Yeah.
Linus just boop.
literally, and it was great. It was great family fun, and I miss it. I miss those days.
I do.
Now I'm an adult and I have to go get my taxes done. Like,
We have to pay to go get our taxes done, and then when we get our return, we have to like give the accountant our.
if I have to pay in, I'm gonna come on here and rant about having to pay in.
That'll be a whole show.
Oh yeah, are you kidding me?
It will.
It's not like I'm not giving you enough to Uncle Sam. What the hell is Uncle Sam doing to me? He elected a moron. I'm sorry, but Uncle Sam ain't doing shit for me.
Bleep.
Like, why should I be giving him hundreds of dollars when my president can't even fucking say
Read it.
3 sentences without looking like he's got dementia? Like, what is Uncle Sam doing for me? I'm thankful for the soldiers. The soldiers are doing more for me than freaking Uncle Sam right now. Like, I wish they were separate. I wish they were fighting for the greater good and the government was not involved in anything that these soldiers were doing. Like, they were literally just fighting to be free. Like, I remember that. Well, okay, I don't remember that, but you get it.
I do.
Like, now it's all political and like a corporation and whatnot, and I'm just like, no.
Politics everywhere.
Yeah, like, no. Do you like?
I'm over it.
I want to go back to 1776. I know I wasn't even born yet, but like, I want to see how they operated. Because I honestly feel like the Midwest frame of mind, is very forgiving and very community based and respectful. The mutual respect in the Midwest.
North Dakota nice.
North Dakota nice, stuff like that. It's very accommodating, but it is accommodating to a point, and that point is they're not going to let anyone be stupid. Okay? And the people that have just proven to be stupid and stupid and stupid over again, they eventually just go off and do their own thing. But there's mutual respect here. I lived in Arizona for 4 years of my life, and I will never go back there because people lack common sense. I have been 10 feet away from a guy that got shot in Arizona. I have seen stuff. I have witnessed a guy literally get handcuffed, put in the back of the cop car, and then thought it was a good idea to try to kick out the back window of the cop car. He succeeded, but I'm like, where are you gonna go, buddy? They already ran your name. You are in cuffs in the backseat of a cop car, and you're gonna make him mad even more? Like you could have been like on a misdemeanor. Like you could have not been going to jail, but now you're definitely going to jail. And even if you already were going to jail, at your trial, they're gonna be like, why did you kick? No, you deserve to be in jail. Just go to jail. Like seriously, like where is the sense? Where is the thought process? Because it ain't in Arizona, I'll tell you that right now. But up here they have it, because let me tell you, if I get a flat tire on my truck, within the first 5 cars that pass me, 3 of them will stop and ask if I have someone coming to help me. 1 of them will have a jack, and 1 of them will have a spare tire. If I got a flat on a side road in not in Grand Forks, but like in North Dakota, maybe even South Dakota, I would be out of there within a half an hour. Dead serious. First 5 people that try to drive past me, 3 of them would stop. 1 of them will have a jack. 1 of them will have a tire. The 3rd one might even have jumper cables if I need a jump. Like, it's a thing. It's a communal, respect-orientated thing. Like, do you understand what I'm saying?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
'Kay.
North Dakota, nice. People down south just don't know. We're different. It's the, what do you call it? Regional differences.
Well, yeah, like,
I'm always looking at the screen, so if you're wondering, I'm always doing this, it's because our monitor is right here. I'm not sitting there today.
that's also why I'm not looking at the camera, by the way. Because,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Facts. If you guys don't realize, yeah, like we have a monitor and my hand is in front of Raven, but yeah, we have the monitor. She's always looking at herself to making sure she looks spot on. Yes.
I'm a 9.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Anyway, but really, like, the communal respect that people have around here is humbling.
People will hold the door open for you. Whenever I walk out of, a class at UND or just any building, if a guy is in front, or any girl, guy, whatever is in front of me, they will hold the door open for me, and I will do the exact same, and I'll always say thank you. I say thanks. Today.
Literally, I have said thanks at least twice today
Yeah,
already.
same.
At least twice. At least twice, and I've only been up for like 3 hours. Like,
It's not even, yeah.
yeah,
even
like
lunchtime.
it's awesome. I like living up here because, yes, down south they have attractions. They got all these water parks, whatnot. They have all these beautiful things, but it is a great place to vacation to. It is not a great place to live. Okay, because I'll spend a week in Florida, absolutely. But I only want to spend a week in Florida.
Same. I went to nationals last year, and it was just, oh my gosh. So something I didn't realize is, so when we were going to the tennis facility, in order to get on the highway, you had to pay. And I was really confused about that. And I
That's
guess,
fucking bullshit.
yeah.
And you know
The
what?
blue one.
No.
Oh.
That is bullshit. Bullshit.
As she says it, yes. BS, as I would say it.
I have a lot more balls than half the guys I meet.
Burn. Do. Actually, no, that's not the right one.
And you know what? It's
Yes. Anyway.
whatever. It is
Yeah.
it is what it is because and the thing is I'm not normal. I am not normal by any means. I am not basic. I am not nothing. I don't even like coffee. I don't know another white woman that doesn't like coffee.
I don't.
This is why we are friends.
I hate coffee. I've
this.
never.
This is why.
Yeah.
We're gonna start hanging out like once, twice a week.
I
Oh,
know.
it's happening.
I tried like a frappuccino or like, God, when these girls I go through Starbucks and they're like, I'd like a frappuccino with 2 pumps espresso, light ice, little bit of coconut milk, whatever it's called, whipped cream. Yep.
Yeah, they're making a motherfucking potion. They're making potions. That's exactly what they're doing at Starbucks. Like they're like.
And then your bill's like $9.
Yeah. Okay. So. I just like hot chocolate. Like, I'll put some milk, maybe some whipped cream, But I have never been that complicated to the point where it's like, I want 2% milk, half coffee, half caramel, 3 pumps of vanilla, 3 pumps of cherry.
See, you know this
fucking
stuff.
9 months of pregnancy. Like they are making potions. Like, literally, like, you want to know? Okay. So what I just said, and now here's like a dumb cartoon version of a potion. Like ear of a newt, can of hyena laughs, 3 bat wings, like.
Oh, you're like putting it in like the cartoon perspective?
Yeah, like they're incredibly similar.
Yeah.
Like they're making witchcraft. They like to talk to themselves and say that they're not crazy. But let me tell you, you just haven't unlocked it yet, girly. You just haven't. You're secretly doing it at Starbucks. You were making potions. Every girl that goes to Starbucks, I am convinced that has had a goth phase in their adolescence at least once. I'm dead serious because that's exactly what they're doing. They're making potions. Like literally. Like, tell me I'm wrong. I will put my foot in my mouth.
Potions, potion it up.
Potions, like y'all are doing witchcraft. And then you get mad at the person writing your name on the cup, and they
funny.
have less brain cells than me. You think I'm gonna write Natalia? No, I will write ear of a newt on that cup. Are you kidding me?
What?
Ear of a newt. I was going back to the potion thing.
Oh, okay. Got it. So yeah, things are just blah, 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 whatever.
Okay.
But-
More fun in Grand Forks. Hold on.
Yeah.
More fun in Grand Forks. So what else? We had the Rock Wall, and honestly, the Kmart Mall was kind of initiation for young people because
I came here a lot.
like
did.
you at least been in the Kmart one time in your entire life if you lived here. Like
You have the Kmart Mall. Yeah, you have that.
they had the good Sobeys,
What?
the Sobe drinks, the smoothies
I've never here.
in the Kmart.
Why don't I recall that?
But no, they stopped making them, and it's sad because like, why would you stop making something so delicious? And then you replace it with Starbucks potions. Like, no,
Bring
can
it
we
back.
go back? Like, give me a smoothie. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. So we have Kmart. Oh, yep. Cough. Columbia Mall needs a little bit of help. One store that actually went out of business that I'm kind of sad about in the Columbia Mall is I missed. I'm not a shopper, but I didn't mind Vanity. Remember
Yes,
that?
I remember Vanity.
I like that place.
I remember so many places in the mall that I just love to shop. Deb was my favorite one. I love Deb. It was always by Macy's, and Macy's is gone now.
Yeah, Macy's, JCPenney's is probably next. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe, I don't know. And then Sears.
Sears was the first to go, but honestly, it's ran its course. Sears was definitely the first to go, but I actually miss the Royal Fork, the great big giant buffet restaurant they had in the mall. It was amazing. I haven't eaten breakfast yet, so
You're
I
getting
am
hungry
just,
when I-
oh yeah,
Rumors is across the hall.
like mac and cheese for breakfast.
Oh my god, that wouldn't be the worst thing, actually. But yeah, so you got the that. I guess we'll just
Okay.
10
There's
minutes
a
left?
few other things in Grand Forks that were great.
Gordman's. I'm biased because I worked there. I that place. Everyone loved that place. I'm not gonna lie. They had everything there. Good prices.
Good makeup, good shoes, good pajamas, good everything.
Yeah.
Why did they get rid of Gordman's?
See the whole bankrupt. I don't know. They went bankrupt I was told, and I don't know if I can like say it, but I was told basically a year prior they closed, and I couldn't believe it. And it's just funny because that previous summer before they closed, there was we had like a big grand opening thing. We all like wore name tags saying grand opening, and then like when people walked in, they had a list of Gordman's that opened across the country. And it's like, okay, so you're opening all these stores, but then the following year you're closed. So I don't get it, but I know that's a popular one that a lot of people missed.
Yeah, that's a tactic in order to save a business. They say
That was
grand
weird.
opening. That's
Yeah.
a tactic. I mean,
I still have my lanyard that said grand opening. Speaking of like going into like places, like, you said if you go into a movie theater with them. Whatever, I probably could like wear a Gordman's lanyard and go to the other ones, like
Yeah.
in Fargo.
yeah. They still have a Gordman's in Fargo?
No, but like when I would like travel, I'd be like, okay, should I like pretend I'm a worker?
Oh,
Like-
yes.
like-
Are
like-
you kidding me? Yes, honestly, it should be illegal for employees to keep uniforms after working at certain places. It
Really?
should. Well, think about how much range we got now. Like, you have Gordman's, like, you can walk into any Gordman's ever and be like, okay, I'm going to take this to the back,
Yeah.
and then just walk. Like, fuck, you could probably walk out the back. Like, literally. Just park there, go through the back, be like, hey, like, go there the day before in regular clothes. Learn the manager's name or whatever, and just be like, yeah, Karen told me she told me to go do this.
Karen.
Wow, I'm a delinquent.
You'd believe it.
I'm a brat. Oh my god.
But yeah, that's all. We still have 10 more minutes. We're still good.
Still 10 minutes. Oh my
Still
gosh.
good. I
Okay.
have other.
So me and Katie have talked about this a little bit, and we're not struggling to find topics, but we want to know what the people that are watching this want us to talk about. Give us topics. What do you want us to talk about? You want us to review certain things? let us know. Comment on the video, give the video a like. You know, like we could do the top 10 dad jokes or top 10
Oh my God.
of our favorite restaurants. You know, like give us ideas, okay? Because my uncle actually, I haven't had time to research this yet, but my uncle told me, like, you need to research back doors. Just literally back doors. And I'm just like, is that a weird sex thing? Like, I didn't know what it was. I still don't know what it is because, like, it's so vague.
A back door.
A back door. I'm like,
I'll get it.
the back door of what?
Some more research and stuff. But
Yeah. So yeah, I got to research that.
This is just a free for all.
Yeah. Tell us what you want to talk about. Honestly, tell us, cause like we want to get you guys involved too. Absolutely.
What places? So that was actually my next topic. So like, you know, today was kind of like a throwback, Grand Forks, whatever, childhood memories, I guess. Obviously Kmart Mall, Columbia Mall, Gordman's, whatever. But comment what you think, and we can talk about this too. So that was my next point of whatever before we wrap up is, what does Grand Forks need? I'll go first. We need an A&W. A&W root beer floats. They have one in
Facts.
Boston. We need an A&W.
Facts.
That's what I think. And then we also need, we are getting a go-kart track. We need that in Northern Air. I actually saw the picture they
How
posted.
big is it gonna be though? That's the like.
Oh, what is it? They said it. I can't remember. But those
Honestly,
are, what do you think?
they should like not really on the off season, but they should have a free for all night about like mud cars on the actual like speedway here. And people, because we have to sign waivers to do anything in Northern Air. What's the difference? Give us literally kind of like go-karts, like a standardized like you know, like a standardized car or whatever, and be like, okay, it's this long for this much. If you crash, we're not liable. And then just have a paramedic there.
Oh, that's what you mean. So,
You
like,
know,
no
like
rules.
just go around the track.
Oh.
Because we have to sign a waiver to do anything in Northern Air anyway. So what's the difference?
But then if we hurt someone else.
Honestly, screw safety. I'm sorry, but screw safety. No one is going to have a good life with all of these rules. Because when I'm old, I don't want to go into a nursing home. I'm going to stay home and die. But I don't want to be like, well, you know, I didn't have fun because everything was so safe. There was no risks. There was no what if anymore. There was no what ifs. And I'm like, that's kind of what life is about. Like, you do dumb shit. Excuse my language, but you just do stupid things all the time. And then you find which ones you like, and you end up keeping those. And then you just keep trying stupid things. It's very, you know, like I have so many stories that my uncle told me, like when he was a kid. He started a water balloon flight in the middle of a high school. And I'm just like, I want to do that. I would get in so much trouble if I did that going into high school. And like on the very last day of school, he backed his pickup so the doors opened out. So him and his friends backed their vehicles up to the doors and didn't let anyone out of the building for like an hour after school ended. And I'm just like, that would be entrapment and that would be jail time. And I'm like, that's not okay, because that's a funny prank. It's a prank. It's a prank. Just because someone gets butt hurt doesn't mean that one person has more influence than the person pulling the prank. Okay? If, you know, they say the squeaky wheel gets the grease, the squeaky wheel ends up breaking first, okay? And then they have to replace it with a stronger one that is willing to take more abuse, okay? Okay, like I'm sorry. Everything is way too safe. Like, my truck beeps at me if I don't wear my seatbelt for a minute.
Same.
And I'm just like, nope. If I don't want to wear my seatbelt, that should be my choice. That should be my choice, because the only way that it's going to affect other people is if I actually do get into an accident, which is possible. Accidents happen all the time. I'm not saying it's not possible, because it definitely is. But if it should be that person's right. It should not be illegal. It shouldn't be illegal if people don't want to wear their seatbelts. Because some people like have medical conditions, you know, like can you imagine if you have like psoriasis or like eczema like on your shoulder, like collarbone, and then having to wear that seatbelt and it rubbing against it and like whatnot. Like it should be that own person's discretion. It shouldn't be illegal. Okay, the only way that it would affect anyone else is if I got into an accident, I got ejected, okay, and I went through someone else's windshield. Like, the chance of it actually affecting someone else other than just myself is slim. It is slim. It should be that own person's discretion, okay? Things are way too safe. The only things that should be incredibly safe are fair rides. And that's the only thing. Like, really, like, what do you think?
Ooh, that's a fair ride. Now I'm having a throwback to the claw. That's my favorite fair
Oh
ride.
my gosh, okay.
But yeah, my only solution to that is I'm not going to say the name, but someone that I know rigs it, meaning they click their seatbelt and then they sit on it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the whole seatbelt thing. I wear.
You know,
mine
like, and the thing is
sometimes.
in a regular car, it should be that own person's discretion. But in a sport like funny cars or Formula One, or you know, like even the speedway here in town with sprint cars, yes, that should be mandatory because they are going to an extreme. They are pushing themselves and their vehicle's capacity to the max, and they are just going hard. Yes, I do believe seatbelts should be mandatory for vehicles like that are actually doing extreme sports and, you know, whatnot. But everything is way too safe. Like, it is, like, way too safe. And people they're starting to say, like, this Damar Hamlin thing I covered on my sports show. By the way, Grand Forks Best Source hosts a sports show that's called Forks Sports Highway that we do live every Thursday at 6:30. Click on that because I'm on that too. And sometimes Katie's on it too.
If my assignments for my podcast, my audio production class, if I don't have assignments due that night,
Yes. Yep.
then I'm there.
I lost my train of thought.
We were talking about seatbelts and the
Seatbelts.
law. If, you know, the parents that say, oh, you don't want your kid to play football, put them in bubble
No, people.
bubble wrap.
Okay, so Damar Hamlin. Okay, you know the
Oh, him.
tragedy that happened to him, where he just got hit right at the perfect time, just for him to die. Okay, that is so rare that I believe God Himself said, "Nope, it's your time." Like seriously, like there's no. It's only happened like how many times in history, like that we know about. Like it's incredibly rare. Okay, so if you pass away from a rare disease or something that happened to you, like some trauma, don't mess with that. Honestly, I do believe modern medicine to a certain extent is playing God because Damar Hamlin, yes, and the sad thing about it is those EMTs that saved his life were the lowest paid people on that field. The lowest paid people, and they did the most important job.
Football thing.
Okay, yes, it's the football player. But if you're gonna get clocked right so perfect where you just die, like, do you even know that you would, like, because he woke up and, like, the first thing that he said was, like, did we win?
Yeah.
Like, he wouldn't even have been aware that he died. Like, I honestly wouldn't mind going like that. If I didn't know that I died and I woke up and I would have been like, oh shit, now that's a story that I'm going to have to, like, tell people. Like, I almost died twice in my life already. I don't want to try a third. Like, I don't know. I feel like if it's perfect, God Himself is like, nope, you're good. You're good, buddy. You've had a good career. You had a good life. Everyone's going to be okay. And I'm not even going to make you aware of the fact that you died. I would have been like, okay, all right. if you say so. Because honestly, like, how, it's just like going in your sleep. Like, you are not aware of it. Like, I don't want to be aware of it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But
You don't want to be in a nursing home, you said.
yes, I have worked as a CNA, and I have seen multiple people pass away. And I have seen it, like, with people that were senile and with people that were totally coherent. And it was my favorite job I've ever had. And I've had a lot of jobs. And it was weird because I could not explain how it was my favorite job.
Yeah.
But it was.
You're getting me over here.
It was because
You're
it was
helping?
wholesome. It was wholesome. Yes, the day-to-day operations were like, you help people when they fall. You help them into the shower. You help them with everyday necessities. And it's very regulated. The healthcare system is massive. Words I don't want to say on the air.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I just say bleep. You know what? Use this.
Bleep.
Yeah, just say bleep.
Bleep. Okay, but the nursing home that I worked at didn't treat their employees that well. But I can honestly say, if I ever had to go in a nursing home, I would want to go to that nursing home. They were so resident-based, and they were literally treated like family. Okay? I would never really want to work there again. Like, employees were second rate, like, we had to go out to our cars by the dumpster that always reeked, and it was, I understand, but I do believe the employees could have probably been treated better. But honestly, I don't want to say who I worked with. I don't want to say where I worked. I don't want to, do that. But I have to say, being a CNA and helping people, they became a part of me. Okay, it's really hard because, so imagine you have a family member, okay? You have a family member and they got dementia, and you lived in the same house, and you saw them every day, and taking care of them became no chore at all. It just became a part of your life, okay? And that was so ingrained in you to the point where you just wanted to take care of them, okay? It's very nurturing. It's very selfless and humble. Now, the only thing different than that is take away they're not blood related to you. CNAs have the most wholesome heart of any career ever. 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 Because I still think about my residents. Like, 3 of them passed away, and I couldn't go to the funeral. That's another thing. Families, if you have people, okay, you put a family member of yours in a nursing home, invite the CNAs and nurses that cared for that individual to the funeral, because we need closure just like you do, okay? It is not any less nothing. Invite them to the funeral. Do it. Because I've missed multiple funerals where I cried because I couldn't go. And I have seen nurses in tears from working with people for years on their decline status, and then being declined going to their funeral. All we want to do is bring flowers and sit there in support for their family. That's all we want to do, okay? Because caring for someone to the point where it's just natural and not getting to say goodbye is cruel. I'm not even gonna lie. It's cruel. Like, if I can't do it. I can't do it again. I can't be a CNA again. I just can't. It is the best career, and I feel like almost everyone should do it at least once in their life. Even if it's just for a month, because it is the most humbling experience you will ever experience. Period. There's nothing more humbling. I highly doubt it. You can rescue dogs. You can foster kids. You can do all that. Okay? You can give thousands of dollars to charities. You can do all this. But until you actually give yourself to care for someone else, you don't know.
Damn.
Okay, sorry.
Give yourself a round of applause for that.
I'm sorry. I went into that deep.
Another one. Yeah, you did. Go on, just let you do it.
I need a drink after that.
Yeah, how is your voice now? Gone. That was
it's gone.
terrible.
It's gone.
Okay. Well, we're past the hour mark. I think that about wraps it up. Thanks for whoever's watching. I'm curious if this video will get more views than the other one.
I don't know. I don't know, everyone.
We'll see.
So, please comment topics that you would like us to talk about. Or if you want to call in and say hi, like our friend Monty.
Yeah.
Or hell, if you want to be in the show, Tom, text me. And hey, Eric, I want you in here too. Tammy, absolutely. Eric, like they have so many stories. So Eric, I've been figuring out that he actually is a very good musician.
Oh, man.
Musician. I see him on TikTok all the time playing with friends and whatnot. You know, like I want to get in these people's heads. I want to pick their brain a little bit.
Okay. We will sure do that.
So,
Yeah. Thanks again. And yeah, I will just until next week. Thank y'all.
all right, bye.
Don't hit record yet. So, okay. Hello. We're still trying to figure this out. Okay. So end and then turn the mics down
Okay, mic's down.
and then turn the all the way down.